right. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
How's it
Okay.
going?
All right. How you two doing?
It's
Pretty
going
good.
good. You?
Going good. Same here. It's episode 7 of the Muted podcast, and we are going to talk about Destiny, Final Shape, the launch of it, what we think of it, and a movie after that. So, boys, what do you guys think? What's your impressions on Final Shape?
Oh, I'm loving it.
Loving it. Let's start with how was the launch server wise?
No.
Horrible.
Really? Did you two have any issues getting in?
I didn't have an issue getting in. I had an issue playing the campaign because it kept saying servers, uh, contact Destiny servers.
I see. Let's see. Same with you,
No,
Shad. You said you got
Um,
disconnected one time.
yeah, I mainly couldn't launch anything. I'd get where I was progressing pretty good and everything was fine, and then I tried to launch something and it wouldn't let me in. Just kept getting error code current every time I tried to launch something. So after a while, it stabilized and I'd get in and keep playing.
yeah,
It seemed like
that happened for me too.
Okay.
a lot of other people were having issues getting in. Definitely seen it. Not getting in for a while or getting kicked out and not being able to get back in.
Yeah. So I didn't log in right away. Everything was downloaded and everything, but when I did log in, like later in the day, it wasn't bad. I got right in. I didn't see the little queue, like queue is full, wait in line crap. I got right in, but I didn't see any like error codes come up or contacting servers, none of that. So I got right in, and yeah, I didn't have any issues with it. But that's what I've heard is a lot of people have had issues logging in. So
Yeah,
go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna be. It's pretty much for the people who try to rush playing. Really ran into that problem.
Yep, just like every launch, I would agree with that. Now, what do you guys think? You both got in before I did, so you started playing from day one. What you think of the campaign?
Uh, you could go ahead, Shadow.
It was really good, and I played through it like almost 3 times now, 2 and a part. Yeah, I've done the last mission multiple times, and
And you soloed it too, right?
soloed half of it. I'm gonna have to probably solo the rest of it. Just
Well,
get
like
that.
the final boss, didn't you tell me you
Yeah.
actually? So you got the triumph for that, which is pretty cool.
No, I'm not
Do
sure
you
if
have to
there's
do the
anything
whole
for
thing
it.
solo? There
I'm not
has to
even
be a triumph.
sure. I just did it just because there wasn't. I was the only one there.
Okay.
Everybody else was either soloing it or wasn't there to jump in. So yeah, I kept going.
Okay. What you
Yeah.
good, What you think of it?
It was beautiful. It was more easy soloing it than getting other players to play with you. So it was the one time that you wanted to actually solo the campaign was this season.
Okay, and that was on Legend, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So do you finish the whole thing solo by
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well done. That
Thank
final
you.
boss is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's I had flawless all the way until the mission Sanctum or whatever. That's where I start dying. It was ridiculous. It was
Understand.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't even consider doing a solo run on Legend.
Yeah,
I
yeah, you want to do it on solo because I
yeah,
think it's
I
easier.
wanted to help with ads. I didn't want to be the only target on the whole map.
Right.
For everything. So yeah, later that night, I got in touch with Shadow here. He jumped in his second run probably, and yeah, he helped me get through it on Legend, and it didn't take us too long. What's a normal time, right? About what, 5 hours?
Yeah, it
And
wasn't too bad.
That's
it
not bad.
every encounter was. I mean, we died a couple times, but it wasn't crazy difficult or anything. The final boss. I think it took us one try. Got through it. The mechanics weren't super difficult. It was fine. It was fine. As for the campaign itself, yeah, like you said, good. I thought it was beautiful. It looked good, and I don't know. I probably the best campaign to date. I would say. There's more in depth with the characters. Cade Six, having him there was strange but cool. He seemed really somber and depressed that he didn't have a ghost anymore. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's like what I was telling Shadow. The campaign is really emotional. It's Ikora's emotional invested. Like the whole thing with Cade Six and everything, it
Hmm.
just feels very emotional when you're playing the campaign. But I love it though. I love it.
Yeah, and one Zavala too on his front. It seemed like he was pretty torn. Didn't like. I don't know if you want to call it tempted. Like I was kind of confused with his state throughout the whole campaign. He wasn't much of a leader, to be honest. He was just kind of doing his
All
own
right,
thing and figuring his own thing out. And by the
right.
end of it, he ended up losing his ghost.
Ghost, exactly.
Yeah,
So now he is mortal, which is crazy.
yeah, it's gonna
But
change things up. That's gonna change up
I
stuff
wish
for the story going forward.
I wish they gave us a sign. They didn't give us any sign that he was that emotionally distraught by Cade Six's death. Like there was
yeah,
no sign.
yeah,
Like
yeah, that was kind of surprising. And he
even
gave
I,
him a big bear hug.
right,
And then
Ikora gave us a little bit of sign early on that she was depressed about it, but other than that, like there was no sign from Zavala like you were that depressed. Like
yeah,
oh,
it's kind of crazy, for sure. And the witness. We got to see more about the witness and how he tempts people or guardians or anything really to join him in the final shape.
Yeah.
And the cutscenes were good. They were
Oh,
beautiful. They were awesome.
yes,
But yeah, the cliffhanger. It was a giant cliffhanger leading into the raid, which Shad you really liked on the last mission, like the
yeah.
last cutscene. Because you're like, oh, I'm hyped. I'm excited for the raid now because we want to take down the witness. And basically, how they kind of showed us how we're going to do that, which is basically unmaking him from all of his support and everything it has managed to gather into its legion and the final shape, and it's undoing all that. So that was pretty fascinating. But he's a giant son of a bitch.
yeah, he is. Do you think his hands are gonna be part of those raids? Like
Yes,
him?
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, the
I
mechanic.
think
I'm
so
glad
too.
you brought
Yup.
that up.
Yep,
yeah,
I seen when I seen all those hands and how he transformed and had like 7 hands on his side. I'm like, oh my goodness, that might be one of his forms.
And they're so
Like,
fucking huge. They're like the size of our ship. So it's gonna be call outs like, oh, right three for his fucking right third hand or some shit.
yeah,
The mechanics I think are gonna be crazy in that raid. It's gonna be a challenge for sure. And by the way, the raid is tomorrow,
yeah.
June 7th
yeah,
at reset time, right, Shad? Or are they doing maintenance again?
No, I think maybe the maintenance this morning was for getting ready for the raid
Prep
here.
for it?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
making sure
hope
the
so.
temples were steady and then
I hope so. Yeah, absolutely. That says it all right there because, I think personally it was a mistake for them to launch the raid on launch week for many reasons. One being, I think we all as players that are interested in raid day, it's competition day, right? Well, it's 2 days. It's 48 hours. And I think we just needed a little more time to get comfy and cozy with Prismatic, with Transcendence. Maybe even give us access to the class item so we can get comfortable with that.
Right.
Also, just more time to grind, more time to get extras for weapons that we're gonna need to use in there because it's all gonna be new. We're not sure what heavies to rock. So I think we just needed like at least half a week. We needed more time going into this. I definitely think it's a mistake for them to launch it all. Plus, with the servers having issues, having to
Mm-hmm.
do continue, all this maintenance. But it is what it is. We're just going to have to deal with it. And the three of us are going to be in that raid race tomorrow. First thing in the morning. I'm ready. I'm set up for it. How about you two? You guys all
yeah.
Yep. I just finished the wild card about an hour or two ago. So
nice? You got the munchies? Did you get your whatever you need? Break time and
Uh
you pick
huh.
it up and leave. Yeah, yeah. You got to be prepared because we're gonna go hour after hour, and we're gonna
Yeah,
get that clear. We are gonna get that clear.
I
It's the
think definitely
last.
we're gonna get it. It's it
I think you're right.
sounds like it's gonna be kind of more narrative. It sounds like they're gonna be pushing that. I mean, they're really pushing the story on it, and then it continues the story to another kind of story mission after. So I think we're gonna. It's still gonna be a challenge, but I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as they're expecting it to be.
Past raids. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think it'll. Because we're what we're gonna be. It's gonna be what 20 over us. We're gonna be 20
yeah.
under. So yeah, I mean that alone is gonna make it challenging. But I think we're as ready as we can be. But yeah, you got anything on that, good guy?
Yeah, I think as long as we have a good teams, everybody puts ideas, we should be able to have it.
I think yeah, because as of right now, we do have a team. We are set. We have a full team.
Uh,
If need be, we will LFG it because we got to get this done. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I got some grinding to do tonight. Probably here after the recording. It is June 6th right now, and yeah, I need to finish a quest to be able to get in the raid in the first place. And I want to have a lot of extra backups for other weapons in case I have to switch loadouts. So I'll be playing more tonight. But yeah, you guys have any more thoughts on it?
uh, Still hunt, like you said, Shadow. That thing is awesome. That thing is awesome. The
The
sniper
still hunt?
rifles.
Yo,
Yep.
it is, isn't it?
Yes.
I can't wait to rock that in the raid. We get
Exactly.
really any damage phase. I can use my celestial and up the damage from my golden gunshot and that sniper's golden gunshot. It's gonna be nuts.
Steel Hunt. And what is that? The exotic sniper, right?
Sniper,
Or
yeah,
Yeah. The golden gun.
okay.
that's one of them that's required for getting into the raid. Is that getting that exotic, finishing that quest line?
Really? Okay, so that's what I got to do then. I
It's pretty easy. Pretty
yeah,
easy.
that's what Shadow was saying. Let's see. What else? Is there anything else you guys want to bring up about impression so far in the game?
Uh, just graphic wise, everything looks beautiful, man. I love the scenery.
Yeah.
The Pale Heart. What do you guys think of that? The play space.
Oh, it's I think one of the best ones they've done.
Yeah.
Definitely looks the best out of all of them. In so many different zones, from dark to really green, and they all vary.
Yeah. And it's a huge fucking space too. I looked at it on the
Oh, it
map,
is.
and it's like side scrolling.
So,
That big ass map.
and they
Go
put
ahead.
like a sandstorm in it, like a feature in one of the sections. It looks awesome.
Really? Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
even
like
get that yet. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I remember that from the campaign, but yeah, I didn't have time to explore yet. That's what I'll be doing here shortly. Pale Heart. So it's the tower, right? It's the original tower with some overgrowth, and we got vendors there. We got a vault there. Everything's there that we kind of need to be there. What do you guys think of the old tower? You guys missed it? Glad we got it back.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like the kind of changes of it too. How it's
Yeah.
like all overgrown. Looks good.
All right.
I found out today that because I got thinking we always get a new catalyst for something, and it's Final Warning this season. So we get a catalyst for Final Warning.
I don't even remember that. What is that? A sidearm?
You're talking about the sidearm, right?
Yeah, the strand.
Yeah, I
sidearm.
got it in Crucible. Yep, I got it in the Crucible. Okay, the strand one, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I got that. I thought it was old. That's why I never said anything about it. I thought it was already out, but yeah, I got it. I
Nice.
think it was yesterday or the day before when I got that auto rifle.
Cool.
Nice.
Now let's cover the experience with thus far with Prismatic and Transcendence. What do you guys think about that when we were playing?
Oh
It's
my
amazing.
goodness. Yes.
Go ahead, tell me about it. What do you prefer to run with your build so far?
Hunter, I don't really have. Like, I like my golden gun for damage, but I'm still kind of figuring it out. Ad clear, I've been doing the new arc super, but for warlock, that's where it definitely gets fun with that Song of Flame, the new solar
Mm-hmm.
super. Or sun singer? What is it? What is it called? I don't even know.
Oh, Song of Flame. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
and that was fun because I once it became available in the campaign, I switched to it and didn't go back. I stayed on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
Same here.
pretty. It seems like the ultimate ad clear super. I like it. It's a lot of
Mhm.
fun. I don't think I'll be using it for DPS in raid,
Yeah.
raid days, but it's fun. And
Mhm.
building into it with prismatic was fun. Like I had my stasis turret grenade. I had my strand melee.
Yep, that's what I'm using too. And then I'm using Phoenix Dive.
Yeah, same here. Phoenix Dive is amazing on it.
You two and that damn Phoenix stuff. I might have
Well,
to
it
give
gets you
another
it gets
chance.
you your class back faster than a
Yeah,
Rift.
a rift. Yeah.
And it's
Now
an
see,
instant heal rather than having to wait to get your rift down and stay in
Right.
one place to heal. Yeah,
well, here's the thing. I'm an old school player, right? I'm an old school Warlock player. Day one, Destiny one. It's always been about the rift. So I haven't given the Phoenix dive much of a chance, but I think I'll look into it and check it out because
Yeah,
I
it's
did
pretty.
notice. Yeah, I
I only
noticed Shadow using
recommend it if you're using that helium aspect. That's why I use it because it gives you that helium turn faster.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you're using too, Shed?
yeah. I just created kind of a build. I played the same thing on my Warlock all the way through, but just kind of put something together with Getaway Artist with the Helion aspect. So now I can use my Phoenix Dive, get my little solar buddy, and then consume my arc grenade and get an arc buddy at the same time. So I got them both going crazy. And
Really? Both of them?
yeah,
That
and
is
then
crazy.
with the artifact, when you become you get amplified, you get reduced damage. So I get reduced damage from that, and get radiant and restoration and devour. Everything is going at one time.
Hmm.
It's hard to die once you get everything going. Your both the buddies are going crazy, shooting everything. You getting
Yeah.
the ignitions from the solar one. It's fun.
I did like, and I'm calling it the Scorch Buddy. Or yeah, the Scorch Buddy because that thing's cool, and I didn't know you can have like both of them up. That's pretty
Hmm.
crazy. So I'll have to look into that when I play here later. Oh yeah, I enjoyed Prismatic. I had a blast with it. I look forward to doing more with it, especially once we have the exotic class item
Mm.
that's supposed to make that even better. You guys looking forward to that?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
already bought the ornament for it.
Okay. Yeah, you are ready then. 'Cause I didn't even know there was an ornament for it.
Yeah, same here. Where is it? I gotta look at that.
Chad, where's this ornament? As in a store?
I haven't seen if the warlock should have one. Yeah, there's one for the warlock as well. There's a ornament for it.
Do you remember
I
how much
need
it
to look.
cost?
Probably 700, maybe.
600, 700 silver? Okay. About the usual. Be nice if that was bright dust. but so what?
600.
600. 600. Oh, even better. I have 600 to spare because I
There you
just
go.
bought the machine, the auto rifle one and the sniper one yesterday. So
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it
I
has.
bought those too. I just
Uh,
finally got to throw my because we got a Kvastov ornament on. That thing looks so good. It's like something from Call of Duty.
It is. That's what it gave me vibes from was Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I only have 500 silver, so I guess I'm shit out of luck. I ain't going to be able to get the ornament for it, at least not yet.
I am thinking about the armor ornament. It looks nice too.
Yeah.
It's 2,000 for that.
Okay, well, I guess that's our first impressions on Final Shape and Prismatic and everything that comes with it. We're all going to be in the raid race tomorrow. Shadow, you're going to stream it.
Oh yeah, and I'll be streaming it.
So we'll have Shadow here streaming it on his Twitch, and that'll be in a link if you want to come check it out. But yeah, we're going to be in it. We're going to play until we get the clear. That's the goal. It's the last major raid that we're going to get from Destiny in a long time. So yeah, I want to get this clear. Oh, but that wraps up Destiny. So you two both recently watched Is it a movie? And it's called Atlas.
Yes.
Okay, what are your guys' impression? I haven't seen it, by the way, but what do you guys think of it? How is it good?
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
good. Definitely, it was kind of slow in the beginning, but it definitely picked up and had a really good ending. I hope they do a sequel to it, just because of the way it
Yep,
ended.
exactly. I thought it was gonna have a continuation to it too.
Okay, so you guys like the story. What about the characters?
The main character is kind of between what's her name?
Jennifer
Jennifer Lopez.
Lopez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
between her and
Oh,
then it's her and
J-Lo's back in it. Okay.
her little AI buddy inside of her mech suit is they're kind of the two main ones. But yeah, that whole bond between the two. She hates AI, and they kind of she figures things out and lets him like sync with her and actually get in her head, and that was a pretty cool part. Just the whole like bonding between her and the AI
Right.
throughout the movie.
And since you say that, we should have started with that actually. What is the movie kind of about?
She thinks
Oh,
the AI killed her mom.
Well. So what's going on here? Like in the world so I'm hearing a lot about AI. So
it's
start from there.
it's basically a war with AI versus humans. AI kind of at this time they went to another planet, but there's still some that are on Earth, and they think that they might be planning something to destroy Earth or try to kill people. So they want to do a mission to go kill the AI, all the AI before they come for and do plan something else. And when they go there, shit just goes wrong. And so she's Jennifer Lopez was a like analyst or something. She wasn't there to actually fight, but she ended up being the only one left. And so it was
Okay.
her having to fight through and pretty much stop everything from happening.
So this AI, they have bodies like
Yeah.
that look like human, or are they still
Mm-hmm.
robotic? Okay. So that's kind of like the Cylons in Battlestar Galactica. That's cool. And you're saying that they eventually end up going to war with each other?
They've been at war for a while, and this is kind of coming to the end. It's that this war has persisted for so long. The AI finally like went to another planet, and they lost them. They don't know where they're at, so they were trying to get intel on where they're at until they finally capture an AI and get the data from him. But it's a whole bunch of stuff ends up coming out about that.
You know what's crazy is that sounds exactly like Battlestar Galactica. It really does. It like they really
Mm.
followed that storyline, because in that show, they the same thing. Artificial intelligence rises. They end up making so they look like us. They're like humans. You can't tell them apart, even down to like blood. They're really hard to identify, and they end up going to war. Actually, before that, before they had human bodies, they were still robotic looking. They're kind of like enslaved, and they had a war. Then they moved on. Cylons left. They evolved. Then they started looking like humans, and that's how they were able to kind of surprise attack humanity. And yeah, so it sounds really similar to that. Like that's kind of like the template they went off of. Um, what about the ending? Now I know you guys said it's like a part two or a sequel. Uh, if I don't know if you want to spoil it or not. What happened at the end?
She ends up stopping it. They're about to destroy Earth, and she stops it kind of at the last moment. She fully syncs with her mech's AI, and which then they're crazy. They're pulling arms off of other mechs and welding them on. So the mech's got four arms, and she's cutting through everybody, all the AI, and kind of stops it right at the last moment. And then towards the end, then she actually becomes a soldier, and they fix her bot up, and it kind of set it up for a sequel, and I hope they make another one. I'm still not sure how well it did. It was taken well, but I liked it.
Yeah. So you both recommend this then as a good watch?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, have you guys? I guess that's that, and that's called Atlas. Where'd you
Mm.
guys watch it?
On
Uh,
Netflix.
Oh, it's on
So
Netflix. Okay.
yeah, yeah, it's one of their original movies.
Okay. Anything else? Have you guys watched anything else recently? A show, another movie? Oh
Uh,
wait, Chad, you just seen a movie in the theater.
yeah, yeah, I went and seen that Furiosa. That was really good. I watched them first. I couldn't go back, and I tried to rewatch the old Mad Max movies, but I don't know. That time I couldn't
Couldn't
get
get
into
back
them.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, after seeing the newer one, that newer one's good. I've watched it so many times, but yeah, Furiosa just kind of definitely up that just the detail in the world, and I kind of think it's a setup to continue Mad Max. Just the way they just the way they did it. Yeah, it was a really good movie. It's the same
You
kind of thing as Mad Max, kind of her rising up as a kid, um, fighting her way up and being part of everything, but not really wanting to be part of this like world that everybody's killing each other and doing
yeah,
everything to survive. And
post-apocalyptic. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, she
Now
definitely
who?
steps up and really she gets pretty crazy. The hunting, this guy kills her mom, and so it's her like trying to. He's the leader of a group in the wasteland, so she's trying to hunt him down and kill him.
Okay, who plays Furiosa, the main character?
I'm not sure what her name is. I've seen it before, but yeah, I don't remember what her name is.
Okay, because I haven't seen a trailer to it. I haven't watched it. It's in theaters now. How about you, good guy? Have you seen it? You go to it?
nah, I'm still waiting.
Okay. Now, have you both seen the more modern Mad Max with Tom Hardy in it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys like that one, right? And by the way, Shadow is making it sound like maybe this can be a continuity to that, like the
Yeah,
newer one. Okay.
I don't remember the older ones very well, but the one I think it's like Fury Road or whatever I think is what the second one is from the older versions, and I think Furiosa is
It's
in that one with him, and so I think this is kind of leading into that to do a sequel with her and him, which
yeah,
I hope they bring Hardy back into
yeah.
it.
Furiosa is the one with the one arm. The lady with the one arm that's driving the
Mhm.
truck. That's Furiosa.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I want to
And
go back and rewatch that though.
Uh,
Other Mad Maxes, it's been a while. I've seen it so
yeah,
many
it
times,
has.
but
I would have to rewatch them too. It has been a long time. What's the third one? Isn't that the Thunderdome one?
mm,
I believe, right? I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was the third one.
yeah, I'm not even sure. I seen the older ones when I was a kid, but I don't remember them at all.
Yeah, they're classics. It's just been a while. Same here. I haven't watched them in a while. Okay, so yeah, you've seen that in the theater, and do you recommend it?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely recommend it. It's a good movie. Just continues a pretty
You had
great
fun, good
trilogy.
popcorn movie.
Oh
Was
yeah,
it? How was the theater itself? Was it kind of packed, kind of dead?
there we went like to an early showing on a Monday, so it was pretty dead at that time. I think we went at
Okay.
like it's like 3:30. I think. Yeah, started at 3:30 on a Monday. So yeah, I think everybody was at work.
Yeah.
I haven't went to the movies since before coronavirus.
Same here. That's crazy you said.
Mm,
I think the last movie I went to was Joker in 2019.
mm.
Um,
Jeez.
it's been a while.
Right, and then I found this website, so I'm like, oh, I don't need to go to any more movie theaters. Why pay
The
money
hell
when
with
it's
the
just
theater.
gonna just come 1 month later? So,
Yeah.
I kind of miss the theater, to be honest. I do miss going to
Mhm.
the theater. Maybe this year I'll go back. But see, I wanted to go see Dune Part 2. Still haven't seen it yet. Like, it's out now. I can buy it, but I still haven't watched it yet. I don't know.
Mhm.
I need to get on that. But
what
yeah.
movie? Dune?
Dune Part 2.
Oh, Dune Part. Okay. Oh, that was a real good movie.
Oh, you've seen it. Nice. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, on another stream, we'll have to talk about it. We'll after we all three of us have seen it, we'll talk about it. Like, part one and
Sounds
two.
good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
definitely makes it even better. I went to the theater in it's the only theater around that there's recliners, and so it's so nice. They're
Oh
electric
yeah.
recliners. All the chairs in there are, so they're super comfortable. You can kick your legs up. There's room. It's the only theater I've ever seen like that.
You talking about the one in Seattle?
No, it's in Spokane.
So okay, they got something like that in Seattle too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of theaters, a lot of Regals around here, but that's the only one we have that has those theaters with all the recliners in it. They're so
Hmm.
nice. I like the main thing. It's nice to have a room. You're not super tight in there. You have enough room. You can kick the leg rest from your recliner up and just lay back. And
I just
it's
end up
almost,
falling to sleep
That's
yeah,
too
what I was just
fast in
gonna
those.
say. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's really cozy. I don't know.
yeah.
I haven't been in one
After
of those
after
yet.
I eat a hot dog or finish my popcorn, I am gone to sleep.
And then what's your special there, Chad? When you go, what do you get to drink?
Oh, I always get a big, usually a Coke Icy, but I
Ah
end up
man, I thought
getting,
you were gonna say slushy.
yeah,
That's it. Yeah, slushy.
Yeah, man, that's what I go every time. Slushy.
yeah, yeah. I get a big one. Now they stopped doing Coke, so I do the Pepsi one. It's still good, but it's not good, not as good as Coke
Not as good.
slushies. Yeah.
So you get that with a large popcorn, and then of course you probably refill the popcorn right before
Oh
you
yeah,
leave.
and the since I always get a large slushie, I refill that on the way out too.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Sometimes they'll have the little posters too that you can grab from the movie on the way out.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I'll do like a large Mountain Dew and a large popcorn. Same thing. I'll refill the popcorn on the way out. But yeah, it's been so long. I miss it. I actually do. I really miss it.
yeah.
How about you, good guy? What do you have when you hit the theater?
um, Depends on which one I go. Some of them has. I really like going there and getting pizza
Ah,
and yeah, a pizza and a slushy. If I don't have a pizza, I might do salsa and chips or a hot dog.
wow. You load up. That's some good food right there. That's good. The popcorn's the appetizer. That's good. All right, guys. Well, unless you guys have anything else to bring up about anything that we just talked, go ahead now before we
No.
end it.
Uh, just we're trying to get that raid done.
Yeah.
Trying to get that raid done.
Yep, yep. Looking forward to tomorrow. We'll both be, or the three of us will be up and ready to go. We'll get the team together and we will hit that raid.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call it there. I'm Reaper.
I'm Shadow.
I'm a good guy.
We will catch you all on the next recording. Later.
Yeah.